Do 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 do.
What are you doing?
Do do do. Intro music. So exasperated. Hey, why'd you bop me?
I didn't buy you.
I said bop. Why'd you bop me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you doing this?
What do you mean? This is where I sit.
This is my chair. Your skin's cool.
All right.
Why is no?
Now we've got this
You
ready.
gotta face it towards me.
What do you mean? I am facing towards you.
No, the microphone.
Yeah.
This week's special guest is Chipmunk. You will probably hear her meow. A little bit, at least. But hello, welcome back to Mindless Prattle.
Are we going?
You've been recording for like 2 minutes.
You've been recording for 2 minutes. Don't you just come in here and accuse me of doing wow, now you're just going to ruin the audio too. You know what?
What is this, ASMR?
Great. Look what you
Because they need to be able to hear me.
Who's they? You were like, oh,
the audience.
You're the one whispering and talking in the wrong direction. That's on you.
Well, this is Mindless Prattle.
Sometimes.
Every week.
Ugh. I think I had too many chips.
Why?
My stomach's upset.
It could have been all the alcohol you had yesterday.
No, my stomach wasn't upset until after the chips.
Is it the red pepper? I'm telling you.
It's not red pepper. Why are you always blaming things that are too spicy for your white ass? Like, what?
It just makes sense.
How does it make sense?
Because it burns your mouth, so why not your stomach too?
It goes into acid. What do you mean? How do you not burn? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I like
Would you quit like moving around so much? Just sit still and talk to me.
I'm a fidgety person. You know this.
Apparently. Like, what you gain? Stop it. Just sit still. It's fine.
Just let me be myself.
No.
No?
Wow. I don't expect you to understand.
I don't understand. You're right.
Ugh. I know I'm right.
My podcast
Just
voice.
Talk to me, you motherfucker.
But I have
condescension, and I have to make sure that you know you should be this way.
Shut the fuck up. That's not
like, what are you?
That's so rude.
What's so rude? You're the one that
I'm
uses a special voice with me.
Not with you. I want to make sure I can be heard clearly on the podcast.
Well, then speak clearly on the podcast instead of, and what did you do this week? Like, how does that help anybody?
Just let me be myself.
Well, no, there's no need to yell. Just talk normally.
So much need to yell.
Okay, well, I'm going to push you further away then you can yell.
No.
It's already happened. I pushed you. Wow. Thank goodness that attempt was good.
I don't know. I'm just really tired. Like.
Me too. Good podcast. We'll see you next week. It's
like, I really don't feel like a human being without like 10 to 12 hours of sleep. 7 to 8 is usually what I need.
What was that math?
Because I take a bunch of naps.
It still doesn't have the right math though.
Okay, well, I take a lot of naps. And I'm always tired.
Boy, just the exciting stuff this week, huh?
We're just getting started. Oh my god, you're so judgy today.
Today, girl, all we started out with was, we've been sleeping.
It's that time of year, man.
It's nighttime? What do you mean time of the year?
Like, it's getting into fall. It's like...
Yeah, that does make me want to sleep. What are you talking about?
It's
what
the fuck
did that... Weather. Oh, thank God. Now we're in Twilight. What the fuck are you talking about? None of this is making any sense. What are you talking about right now?
Because in the fall, they call it Twilight weather. And there's a meme
Who does?
People online.
People online call it Twilight
it's a big
weather.
Meme.
Of?
Twilight.
Oh my God. Nobody cares about Twilight anymore.
So many people care about Twilight.
Relevant.
It is still relevant. People.
No, it's relevant to people who are obsessed with it when they were in middle school.
I'm not obsessed with it. I just think it's fun. You can just enjoy things. Like, even if
you can enjoy things, that doesn't mean you have to reference them and be like, it's Twilight weather right now.
It's like a big meme about it being Twilight weather.
Well, big meme for who?
I'll show you the videos later.
You should have shown me them before this. You can't reference shit that only one of us
I didn't know
knows.
I was gonna reference it.
Yeah. So what? Stop hitting me.
Why are you
Wow.
being such a little bitch right now? Like,
Excuse me. You're the one that hit me.
there is no excuse for you.
Mm-hmm. These cats are neglected. I think it's your fault.
They're not neglected.
So you agree it's your fault?
They're not neglected, so it's nobody's fault.
So you deny the problem and neglect them.
Why do you think they're neglected? Why would you think they're neglected?
Because every time you leave, they come and hang out with me, and then every time you get here, they try and be around you, and you're just like, no, I have to play games now.
You've literally been playing games all day, haven't you?
With them, yes.
Yo, so it's different when you do it.
Yeah, because I include them in it. Chipmunk opened up my map earlier.
She often gets all up in my games too.
You neglected.
And I take breaks from playing games to play with them.
Oh yeah, I've seen your play with them. Real intuitive stuff there. You go, oh, here's a toy. Let me throw it with one hand while I browse Twitter on the other.
And sometimes I run around with them.
Oh, and we're not gonna deny that one either. That's good.
I'm sure lots of people play with their cats like that.
They would neglectfully.
Nice. It's not neglectful. They just have so much energy. Like, look at this one right now. Like, she's
laying in a bed. Yeah,
she's like pulling up the bottom of it.
That's because she knows that bed's trash too.
It's not trash. It's a
dinosaur. Will be when she gets done with it.
Stop smacking me.
Stop biting my nails.
I wasn't biting my nails.
Okay. Stop tasting your nails in between your teeth.
I was biting my skin on my fingers.
Even better. Right where the nail's supposed to be, that we don't have either one.
Oh my god, shut up. Stop embarrassing me online.
I'm not embarrassing nothing. If you're embarrassed of reality, you should change it.
You should change it.
I'm trying.
Let's find a new job. So I can get nails or paint my nails.
You can get paint nails?
So I can either get fake nails or I can paint my nails.
Just get some realistic fake nails.
They all look too obvious.
You all look too obvious. How about you try harder?
Okay.
Exactly. Problem solved. I'm good at this.
It's not like I work with my manager much anyways. The problem is just so many of the natural looking nails. So many of the natural looking nails that are like you can buy at the store and stuff, they're just shiny is the problem.
You're not allowed to have like clear on?
No, you can't have any polish.
Just get some sandpaper. What? Problem solved.
That's not how nails work.
What do you mean? You said it's shiny, right? Scuff it up.
You need like matte polish. If you scuff it up, it's also not going to look like a real fingernail.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You just scuff it up. It's too shiny. You scuff it a little. It's less shiny.
It's not like sanding a wood.
Do you have shiny wood?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? Yeah.
Why are you saying that?
Where's your shiny wood at? Please show me some shiny wood.
Listen.
Okay. Now what?
Like if it's a table that's been sealed and you need to make it less shiny.
Make it less shiny.
That's what you just said.
Do you want to get a sealed table so we can get it less shiny?
No. It's like, why would you buy something that expensive to sand it? Seems kind of stupid, right?
I think you've lost the plot here.
I never had it to begin with.
Anyway, just make the nails less shiny.
I will look around.
You look around for what? Less shiny things?
Natural looking shit.
Natural chicken shit? I don't know what you're spouting over there.
God, you know what?
I don't. Is he on first?
What?
Never mind.
What first?
No, who's on first?
First what?
You suck at this skit.
What skit?
I can't explain classic comedy to you, okay?
Is it something from Futurama?
No.
Oh. What is it?
What is what?
What is
It's a skit.
From what?
From an old comedy show. Like Black and White Days old. Where they're asking about baseball players' names from like first, second, and third base. One of them's trying to figure out the names of the players that are on each base. And the names of the players is like who, what, and how or some shit. I can't remember the third one. He goes, who's on first? He goes, no, what's on first? He goes, well, who's on second then? He goes, no, that's what's on second. They have an argument about it because it's funny.
I'd have to watch it. Yeah.
You suck. All right, I don't know
how dare I not see super old ass black and white things.
Yeah, all we gotta watch around here is Grey's Anatomy because it's so uplifting.
You know, I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy in a long ass time. Shut up. I don't judge your
What have we
shows.
been watching? Is it people getting killed in crimes? Long sullen silence.
Cool. I've been watching Criminal Minds.
Oh, crazy. So uplifting, is it?
And scary movies and anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm watching Black Clover.
That one is actually a little uplifting. Yeah, it's like power of teamwork, and you're like, just don't give up.
It's just it just reminds me of like Pokemon or something, you know, like the voice acting and how excited they are, but it's more violent, you know. But like he's just like, my power is never giving up, and it's so youthful and fun. But like at first I was just kind of like, okay, whatever, I'll put it on. But now I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna give up. You're gonna kick this guy's ass.
That's also I like that too. It's like he's not like, oh, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna run a little bit longer for a workout. No, he usually is like, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try and kill this person. Like you're like, oh, okay.
He's like, I've never done this before in my life, but I am confident I can do it.
Oh man, there's a time skip in there.
Oh my god, what is it with you and time skip things?
Crazy. What do you mean me and time? You said you liked it. What do you mean me and time skip things?
I just like it's. How many episodes are there of this?
What?
Black Clover.
I don't know, like 150 something.
Okay, that's still not as bad as One Piece.
No, nothing's as bad as One Piece.
What's like something has to be faster or
something has to be faster. Let me Google it. Something faster.
Something has to be longer than One Piece, I'm thinking. Like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball has to be longer, right?
What? Something longer than One Piece. Search. Okay, here are some other. That doesn't help me. It just says here are some other long ones. I'm like, all right. Here's some manga that's longer than One Piece.
Okay, somebody on Reddit actually did this 6 months ago in the anime subreddit.
Sure.
So, One Piece isn't in the top 10, but it is in the top 15. Number 1 is Saze-san. Never heard of it. 2 is Doraemon, which I think I've heard of, but I've never seen it. The only ones I recognize is number 7 is Pokemon. 12 is Yu-Gi-Oh! 14 is One Piece. 18 is Hello Kitty and Friends. Oh, can't forget Naruto. Naruto is number 16.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ball is 19. Okay, I would have thought it was longer. Beyblade and Digimon are 26 and 27. Bleach is number 38. I've never seen Bleach. The top comment was me. One Piece is way too long for me to ever try watching it. One Piece is only 14th on the list. So I need to like, they have like a website where you can see, but I'm like, how many episodes is that? Oh, so
yes,
they have a different one for the longest runtime. A World Masterpiece Theater. When you click the link and not just be the post, it says the longest anime at the time was 1,490 episodes. That's a lot of anime.
You looked up longest anime and you're like, wow, this is long. Like, what? You thought it'd be like 10 episodes? I need a service for One Piece that just cuts out the recaps and the end credits and then any of the overlapping scenes. So that when you watch it, it's just a continuous thing. I think that needs to happen because the episodes are 23 minutes, 24 minutes, something like that. But you're really only getting like 15 worth of episode out of each one.
That's how I feel about Inuyasha. Like, I was actually just thinking about that before you said it. I would really like to like watch it, but like in one continuous thing where it just cuts out all the in-between bullshit and it's like just the story.
And even then, some of the 15 minutes in some of the episodes, there's like a good minute or two of just like shots of a scene and the scene just moves slightly, but no one in the scene moves. No, there's no talking. It's literally just like, okay, this was a cool shot to establish we're looking at a coliseum, and you're like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, Crunchyroll should make that a feature.
You would think
it'd probably be a lot of fucking work to hire somebody to do it, but well, isn't that why they're making like the One Piece abridged version, like the remaster or whatever?
I don't know what that means.
I think they're like redoing the anime, but like it's gonna be like that where you just see everything.
Oh, I thought they were. Yeah, I think we talked about that, but yeah.
There's a One Piece cafe in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, you wanted to go there, remember? You told me about it.
We gotta plan a trip to Vegas.
I want to go up to that macaroni and cheese place. It's up in.
Oh, Ronnie's Mac and Cheese Bar?
Sure. I didn't memorize it, but I'm glad that you have and have forgotten other things in its place. It's good.
It's like in Waco.
It's like in Waco.
So the One Piece Cafe, ooh, their food looks good. Their specialty drinks are the all blue mocktail.
Pretty sure we've had this discussion before.
Have we?
You go ahead and read though.
Frankie's Coca-Cola ice cream float. You can get merchandise. I would really love to do something like that. There's also like a Skyrim cafe somewhere, I think. Or there used to be. I guess there's not anymore. Well, anyways, these animes are super fucking long, and I don't know if I can invest in another one after this. Like, One Piece and Black Clover are enough for me, frankly.
You talking about Frank Lee again?
You're just jealous.
Frank? Ah. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff there. Mm-hmm.
So, got any fun stories?
Oh, I love your transitions. They're just so fun.
Can't you just accept my transition?
No.
Why?
I'm going to point them out.
Well, transition.
Wow. Just going to tell everybody I'm doing it, huh? It's fine, whatever.
Yeah, tell us about your night yesterday.
My night yesterday?
Last night.
What about it?
How was it?
How was
You went out and did stuff. I don't do stuff. You gotta tell us about the stuff you do.
You're very vague when you ask about things. You could just be like, hey, how was the bar last night?
How was the bar last night?
Well, yeah, you do it in that tone. That'll help.
Oh my god. I hate.
How was your night? Was it well? This is fantastic. Yay.
Well, I'm sure you had such a wonderful evening last
I'll
night.
get this. And
oh my god, I hate you. Stop.
She's yelling. You just can't tell because she's further away now.
Stop it.
See, now it just sounds the same. Hey, no hitting.
I'm not hitting, I'm tickling.
You just hit me. What a lie. What a lie. She lied to my face.
You hit me all the time.
She lied to everybody. Look, she's lying again.
Stop.
Stop lying. I
Stop
can't.
pushing me away.
Wow.
This is not the way to keep a relationship together.
Are you going to leave? All right, I'm going to keep pushing. And push it.
Gosh. I'll tell you what, though.
I'll tell you what.
Tell us about the bar. And then I'll tell you what I was thinking.
Okay. Sure. Anyway, hey, do you know what is it? Mezcal?
Mezcal? Like,
sure.
Isn't it like tequila?
Is it?
I think it's related to tequila.
Mezcal. Distilled alcoholic beverage made from agave. Now I know. Anyway, so I was there with my boss because my boss is transferring to somewhere else. And we were like, yeah, a little after party is fun. Well, I had an old fashioned and he had an old fashioned. And then after that, he was like, oh, you know what? Let me get something with mezcal in it. And so they started naming a bunch of things. And he's like, that one. I don't know what it was. Some drink. Came in the same like glass. Looked like an old fashioned. Same garnishes. And then you tasted it and you were like, this is not an old fashioned. And it was really good.
Didn't you try that last time out with you there?
It was really good. And then my other coworker, he was there. And he ordered a Mexican martini. And I was like, I don't know what that is. But it looked decent. So I grabbed one of those. And he's like, no, he interrupts the bartender and goes, hey, can you put extra olive juice in there? So then there's extra olive juice in this martini. And I was like, man, I should have seen that coming when I ordered the martini.
Know, Jordon, putting it lightly, is not a fan of olives.
Yeah, it's like Ripley and broccoli, except I'm actually, trying olives instead of afraid of them.
I'm not afraid of olives.
No, you're afraid of broccoli.
I'm not afraid of broccoli. I just don't like it.
Right. When was the last time you tried it?
I don't need to try it to know I don't like it.
You need to try it. Your taste bud. We've had this discussion. Your taste buds change.
Not that much.
If you eat something enough, your taste buds will adjust to it and you'll like it. That's how taste buds work.
It's more the texture that I don't like.
The texture, nothing, girl. You eat cauliflower, it's the same texture.
It's not the
yes,
same.
it is the
It's
same texture. They're different
different.
colors. They're the same texture. Shut the fuck up.
It feels different in my
I'm
mouth.
gonna Google mini tree, and you know what? There's gonna be 2 colors on there.
Shut up.
Fuck off.
Tell us about the bar, Jordon.
They didn't have any mini trees, but
They had lots of olives. Don't worry.
it did. So all me, my coworker, my other coworker, all three got these martinis, and they all come with 2 olives. So I look at it and I was like, I don't need these, and I put it in the drink of the guy next to me. He goes, I don't like olives either. So he takes all 4 and puts them in the drink of the guy on the end. So that guy on the end got a martini glass, but it's got 6 olives across the top, so he can't even get to the drink. He's like, I guess I'll eat the olives first then. He's like dipping them in the drink and eating the olives. I'm like, it's all you, man. I don't like that.
I was so jealous.
What?
Getting to go out and have fun.
Getting to go out and have fun.
Plus, I love that bar, and I don't really drink much anymore. So I was like, oh, it would have been so fun to go with you and like try something new. And you just sound like you were having such a good time, and I was not.
What do you mean sounded like I was? I'd sent you like 4 text messages.
Exactly, you were responding. That's how I know you were enjoying yourself.
You weren't responding, and were you enjoying yourself?
No.
Exactly.
And I was responding.
You were not.
More than you did.
Lies and slander. Let's pull
You're
it up.
full of lies and slander.
Let's pull it up. Do 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 do.
This is Jordon proving a point.
Let's see how long you waited in between my messages.
Some of us were actually working.
Oh, right. Sure.
Well,
what?
What's the answer?
I got distracted. Yeah, I got a bunch of work messages and stuff.
Gross.
But so we were there, and this guy comes over, and he's get the bar staff. He goes behind the bar. The bar staff puts on a VIP wristband for him because there's a club above that bar that just opened up not too long ago, and you need wristbands and shit to get in. Well, the same owner owns the bar, that nightclub, and a restaurant that's like in that same little shopping center. So we're like, that guy went behind the bar to have them do this, and they were like, oh yeah, he's the owner, and I was like, awesome, great. I was like, okay, cool, sounds good, didn't whatever. And then he came over and started talking with us, like, hey man, how's it going, blah blah, this and that, and I'm like, all right, yeah, sure. And the whole time, all he's doing is like, do it right. Let's get this party. I'm like, dude, you know who's in this group? I'm like, me and 3 coworkers, and all 3 of the coworkers are in their like late 30s. And yes. I was like,
this is not the party group.
I was like, what party do you suppose is happening? He's like, we can do these, we can do these, we can do that. And I'm like, yeah, you're not worried about it because you own this motherfucking place. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And we're like, yeah, this, that, and the other. And we're like, how old are you, man? He goes, oh, I'm 21. I'm big.
Oh my god.
I was like, dude, you're 21 and you own like 2 bars, a nightclub, and some other shit.
Where'd you get the money?
I'm like, you got some loans or you got some hefty parents? Because I was like,
like me and my husband need a sugar daddy. Come on.
No, he was annoying as fuck just talking to him. I was like, all right, but it was a fun bar. I like beer there, but they charged me a full price this time, which was annoying.
They normally don't charge you full price.
It depends. Like one of the times they didn't. The first time they didn't. I don't know why. Because I think we were the only ones in there. But I feel like I was like, we're the only ones in here. I feel like you would charge us full price, not the other way around, And then the first 3 times they actually didn't charge us full price. They charged us like 60%. I don't know. They gave us like 40% off for some reason. And then when we were this last night, they charged us full price, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
We're like, these guys are drinking a lot. We're getting our money.
No, it's not even that. It's the same amount I drank there before, but I don't know.
How do you normally go on a weekend though?
What?
Do you normally go on like a Saturday night?
It just depends when I go. I don't know. I don't keep track of what days I go.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm scratching my leg.
Do you have any fun stories to tell?
What
are they?
Stop. I don't sound like that.
Tell us now.
You sound like Siri.
Wow. That's so funny.
Stop. I fucking hate you. God.
Oh, you gonna take that guy? She says she hates you.
Oh my lord, leave me alone.
Oh, now she's shunning you.
At work today, there was this girl, and it was her birthday, and she ordered a drink or whatever, and I just wrote a bunch of like little happy birthday messages and put smiley faces in her drink, and then I gave it to her, and she seemed really happy, so I was like, cool, yay, whatever. Why are you like blow jobbing your straw right now?
I'm just listening to your story, ma'am.
While sucking on your straw and making intense eye contact.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better look away.
Tell your story.
He's molesting a straw.
I'm enjoying a drink. What are you doing? You're molesting your chair over there. Get out of here. Tell your story. It was some kid's birthday.
But she came back after I gave her the drink and stuff, and like knocked on the window, and I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I was like, "Oh no, something's wrong." But you're distracting me.
With eye contact.
But she was like, "Can I take a selfie with you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
You say can. No free soliciting, and then you kicked her out.
No, I said, "Yes, of course you can." And I was like, "Thank you for asking. I appreciate that." Because
should have just done it.
Sometimes people just take pictures of me. Like this one, I remember in my first store, this guy showed me a picture on his iPad that he had taken of me, and made his wallpaper on his iPad of me handing his drink out to him.
Okay.
And he was so proud to show me it, and I was just like, great. You know, like, what the fuck am I supposed to say to this?
So fun.
But yeah, whatever. So that did make me feel good today. I was like, well, at least some things are still good. Because some people are just so
You should just
rude.
write. You should write "Happy Birthday" on all the cups. Not hear me out now. So you write "Happy Birthday" on all the cups, right? Like all of them. Everybody gets a happy birthday. And then, like, some people look at it and be like, "How she know it's my birthday? That's crazy. We didn't even talk about that." Other people will look at it and be like, "It's not my birthday. Is this my drink?" And then they'll be like, "Yeah, whatever. It tastes good, right?" Or there's like the third people that'll come back and be like, "It's not my birthday," and you'd be like, "Well, I don't care." Like, just straight up to them, be like, "That's not my problem, is it?"
Or it is now.
Like, it's not my birthday. Oh, really? I must have mistaken you for someone I care about. Anyway.
You would not survive customer service. Like,
what do you mean?
You would get fired.
Great. I'd be great at it.
I don't think so.
Like, here's your drink. Like, this isn't what I ordered. I'm like, well, I'm not deaf, or so are you either dumb or like,
I saw a post today where somebody was like, it was my last day at work today, so I called the customer dumb. And they were talking about that exact scenario where this person ordered something, and then they said that the guy had gotten their order all wrong, and he was like, "You didn't know what you want. Are you dumb? Because I definitely put it in right. I asked you 3 times what you wanted, you idiot." Like, stuff like that. And I'm like, listen, most people are nice, but the people that aren't, it's like, oh, they're really not nice.
Yeah.
But
I was trying to turn left out of the ATV parking lot over here, and it was during like a ton of traffic hour. And so the person in front of me couldn't turn. I said left or right? Right. Okay. So I was trying to turn. The person in front of me couldn't turn because there was literally too much traffic, like blocking the driveway. Like you were gonna hit a car if you drove. Like you're blocking it. So I'm second, right behind that guy, and then there's a person behind me, and she like laid on her horn, and I stopped, and I looked in my mirror, and she's like waving her hands around like in her car, like, "Can't believe that there's traffic at this, like they're blocking the exit. How can you not believe?" I'm
hold
like,
on. I just want to point out to the audience here, traffic is like always like that right now in that little area. Anytime it's like a busy time of day because of the construction and stuff they're doing. So like, it's not new that it's backed up. Like, it gets backed up
there right now.
Oh well, it gets backed up like that pretty frequently. So like, why? Like, you think she would know to expect?
That's not the point of my story.
Okay.
The point, the construction traffic or not, the people in the road were clearly blocking the entire driveway. Like, you couldn't turn right or left without hitting the car in front of the driveway, right? You could see it. But she was behind me, and she started laying on the horn and making like wild fucking like hands are flying everywhere. And I was like, damn, is she dying back there or just brain dead? Because she in a real fucking hurry. And so I just I put the car in park, and I turned around in my car, and I was looking through the back windshield at her, and I just threw up my hands like the little confused emoji, like, "What the hell are you doing?" Yeah, I was like shrugged at her. I'm like, "What do you want me to do here?" And then she was like, "Oh," and then she stopped laying on the horn because she was still doing it. She stopped laying on it. She could see me. I'm like, "What do you want me to do here? Where there's a person in front, where do you want them to go?" And she's like, "Wow," and she like pointed towards the street, and I was like, "Go around then, like, motherfucker." Like,
you go die.
I gestured for her to go around, and so she started trying to go around, and I started rolling down my window. I was like, "Let's have a conversation." I don't give a fuck. Let's see. And so she pulled up next to me, and now we're like, eye to eye, and then she looks forward and I guess finally realizes that there's a car in front of the person trying to make a left, so he can't get out either way.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, and then she put it in reverse and backed up behind me again, and then just didn't lay on her horn to tell the traffic cleared. And I'm like, you're a freaking idiot. You could have seen that.
People were just sitting here for funsies.
I'm like, you could have seen that earlier. Like, what? All you had to do was look. Crazy people.
Sometimes people just need to be more patient.
Nah, sometimes people need to be less dumb.
The other thing that happened at work that made me really happy is...
Did someone put happy birthday on your cup?
No.
Wow, they don't care about you.
This one of my coworkers told me that my Spanish accent's really good.
Your accent?
My pronunciation, she said, is really good.
I was going to say, I don't think you have an accent, do you?
But just like the pronunciation and stuff is really good. Like, it's easy to understand me and stuff. I just need to remember shit, because, like...
See, I remember stuff, but I just don't practice it. So then people are like, this, and I'm like, I know what you just said, but...
Or, like, you know, just, like, simple sentences. Like, today I told somebody, like, sorry, I'm studying Spanish, but I only speak a little right now. And I don't know, my customers seem happy that I try, so I guess that's all anybody can ask. But it made me feel really good, because a lot of times at work I feel really awkward speaking Spanish, because I'm scared of messing up. But it gave me more confidence to, like, say phrases and stuff that I'm not sure about and, like, practice more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something.
This is good, yeah.
I want to learn the language. That's my story. Man, I stayed up way too late last night.
Did you stay up until 5 a.m.?
No, it was like 3 in the morning.
Why?
Because we were talking.
We weren't talking until 3 in the morning.
We were, like, hanging out until 3 in the morning.
It was not 3 in the morning.
It was 3 in the morning.
You got home at midnight.
No, I got home at 1:15 because I got out of work late. I got out of the shower around 1:30, 1:35. And then you started talking to me. And you were like, I had so many drinks.
Yeah, I was telling you all the drinks and stuff.
I know. After the 5th drink, I was like, okay.
And then I went to sleep. All right. And you should have gone there too, but you got on your phone, didn't you?
Oh.
Yep. I knew it. You always do. And I turn over and I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, it's nothing, sleeping. I'm like, I like how your face glows in the night when you're trying to sleep.
When I have insomnia, I do look at my phone a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should close your eyes. I don't.
And then when I finally was ready to go to sleep, I'm all cozy and comfortable. Jordon goes, will you get me some water?
That was like right when you laid down.
It was 10 minutes after. I know, because it was 3:10 a.m.
Look, just because you take forever to get water, that's not my fault.
Some of us can't fall asleep in 30 seconds, Jordon.
Well, some of us should train harder.
You can't train yourself
Yes,
to fall
you can. Don't even lie to me. That's how I did it. Been practicing for years now.
So have I, and it doesn't work for me.
Well, that's because you suck at training. I don't know what to tell you.
Because I need more sleep.
You should train better. If you trained better, you wouldn't be on your phone. You'd be asleep. You get more sleep.
You're just so lucky you can just fall asleep.
It's not luck. I just told you. Training. Miss, I'm so exhausted all the time. Has trouble sleeping. Oh, okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. I don't think you're really that exhausted physically.
It's exhaustion.
It's mental.
It's insomnia.
Yeah, mental exhaustion. That's not the same as physical.
No, it's physical sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. You gotta be
mental
physically
exhaustion
exhausted
is just
all the
exactly
time.
as tiring as being physically exhausted.
For your brain, yeah, but not for your body.
No, it's about the same for me.
You need the body.
To do what?
To be tired.
The look on your face. Yeah. Okay, but listen, I am so addicted to Once Human.
I'm listening now. Wait. Okay, now I'm listening.
How many hours do you have in that game as of today? Like, how many hours did you play today?
What are you talking about? Huh?
Once Human.
I've been a human. I have 25.
Okay, so we're about the same amount of hours. So we started playing this game
what
last
a lie,
week.
Ma'am. What a lie. You have 25 and a half.
So about the same.
Mm-hmm.
You have 24.9 hours, Jordon.
Exactly.
That's about the same.
Exactly. You're addicted. I knew it.
Because I played 0.1 hour longer than you.
Exactly.
Stop!
Go.
Why do you have to do this?
Do what?
Be so annoying.
What are you talking about?
You.
I thought you were going to start singing about espressos.
That's that me espresso.
Great. Now I can't even put this episode. You know, we'll start over. Welcome to Mindless Prattle. This is episode 83.
That's wild.
I'm Riley. That's Jordon. And we've
Call
got...
me Riley.
I said I'm Riley. Thank you for paying attention.
You're not.
Wow. Who is?
Neither of us.
No either of us? No either of us. You know, it's difficult sometimes.
All the time.
To take you seriously when you don't know what's going on.
What do you mean?
Exactly. See, she's confused already.
Like in what context?
What do you mean in what context?
Like when? Like when?
When what?
Like when do I not know what's going on?
All the time.
Okay, but why are you bringing it up?
You just didn't seem to know what was going on.
I have an essay to write. I have a nap to take.
That was a good outro. We'll try it again next time. It's,
God, I just want those new My Sims games to come out. I've been thinking about those a lot.
Oh, we're still going. Never mind. She's not done talking.
Yeah, are you done talking?
What? You just said you had a bunch of stuff to do.
I do, but like I figured you might want at least 10 more minutes.
Let's make it an even 17. I don't...
17 what?
Minutes.
But it's already past 40. We couldn't do 17.
Why not?
We'd have to cut out a bunch of shit.
Help me out here. She said, I figured you want to do another 10. And I said, let's make it an even 17. And then she said,
wait.
But then we'd have to cut things out. Do you see where we disconnected there? Like right after she spoke, I spoke, and she's like, no, I have spoken. I don't, there's no listening anymore. What he says does not matter.
17's also
17, aha. Thank you for getting around to the joke. I don't, yeah, you snortle over there. You fucking. She's dying. She didn't even bring water. That's how unprepared she is for this 17.
Latte.
Yeah, it's within arm's reach, is it? Short asshole. That was cool freestyle there. That's
Don't put cold things on me. You know I don't like it. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm just drinking water.
Yeah, sure, bud. Oh my gosh. The one of our repair guys, he's been in a lot because our machine keeps breaking down. Every time this man sees me, and he's kind of like an older man, not like super old, but he's a little older, he's short, a little Hispanic man, and he doesn't speak a lot of English, you know, so like we kind of communicate the best we can. But every time this man sees me, he points at my tattoo, and he goes, I really like it. And like he'll say some like Spanish phrases about tattoos. I don't know what they are. Like that's not my kind of Spanish. Like I know most of the ordering drinks words. But every time he sees it, he's like, it's just, I like it. You know, like a little kid. It's so funny. I want more tattoos. But Jordan doesn't like my tattoo idea.
What are your ideas? Let's run through some.
I want a xenomorph.
No.
Why?
Because you said you wanted a giant one on your thigh.
Like my hip.
That's connected to
What's wrong
what?
with that?
What's wrong with what? Why do you need a giant alien?
Because I like it.
That'd be great. Be real fun.
You could get one to match if you want.
Why would I get one to match?
Because then our aliens could bop together.
I'm already gonna be grabbing it. I don't need to be like.
It's just art.
It's permanent art. What? There's the difference between like buying a fucking painting at the store of a xenomorph and being like, guess what? You have to look at every day in bed for the rest of your life.
You'll just never see me.
Very different.
I still want a shout tattoo from Skyrim.
You want more words, huh?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what? I'm just making sure that you're putting these in the same category. Like it's not different just because it's in a different language.
It's a little different.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's like closer to like Arabic, sure.
It's been a while since I played Skyrim. I should do it again.
Yes.
But I've just been playing Once Human.
I'm glad we've circled back to that.
I don't know if you want to get me a new computer, but
No. That was a good talk. All right.
Please.
Please what? What is the issue here?
I want to get a new computer and sell mine, or see if you can help me figure out which GPU I could replace mine with. But I feel like if I replace the GPU, I'm going to have to replace the power supply because I don't think the new ones work with my power supply.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but there was a lot of I thinks and maybes in there. There was not like a this needs to happen or like any research done.
Okay,
it was just I think this, I think that, I think this, I think that, maybe.
Research because I don't understand it. I've Googled and.
What did you Google? Please help me. Need computer parts.
Like a guide to building.
You
a
can't
PC.
Google what computer parts you need on the computer that you're replacing. That's just insulting.
How?
Well, your computer's insulted.
It's an inanimate object.
Wow. No wonder it's failing you. You don't take care of it.
It's old.
Oh my gosh. You just nonstop with the insults over here.
This computer's like 9 years old, okay? Like.
Wow. She don't love you anymore. That's what she told you.
For technology, that's a pretty good use.
She says she don't love her computer no more.
I love my computer, but I would love it better if I didn't take 10 years to load shit.
10 years to load.
Yeah, because like I'll be playing games with you, and you'll be playing the game for like 10 whole fucking minutes, and then you're like, you look over and you're like, are you really still loading in? Yes, I have a 1080 GTX. It's not cutting it anymore, okay?
It hasn't been cutting it for a while, but you know it hasn't happened. Any research?
Well, help me, please. Help me.
What am I supposed to Google? I can't be Googling things on my computer. Then my computer's gonna start failing. They'll think I'm trying to replace it.
But then iBuyPower just has some really cool builds, and I'm like,
also, like, what your GPU does not help load a lot of things faster. It helps render them.
Yeah.
It's different from loading.
Okay, well, I need both. What does loading?
Your RAM, if it's on an SSD or a hard drive. Like,
okay, so that means I need more RAM and a new GPU.
Is your GPU failing?
No, it just can't, like when I play games like Baldur's Gate or Once Human, like, you'll see, like, there's a lot of polycube things.
Polycube things?
Yeah, like, you know, like Lara Croft way back when, what that looked like? That game? Or it was all like...
For those who can't see, she just mimed out pyramid tits.
Yes. But it's like that, like Once Human, I'll be driving and I literally can just drive through things because they won't like load in all the way, so it'll just be like little shapes in the map and I just drive through them to get to where I need to go. And it's okay, but like it's not the full gaming experience.
You poor person.
And so if I had better things, I could also stream like better quality games because I can't compete with people who have good quality graphics and like their computers can stream games like Baldur's Gate without it causing a problem. Yes.
So what I'm hearing is you have the need, but you don't want to do the research.
Will you help me do the research?
Have you tried to do it?
My brain doesn't understand things.
It's not that difficult. You look up what motherboard you have and what GPUs go in that motherboard, and then you buy one of those. That's it. Those are the only like 2 steps,
How do
really.
I know?
What motherboard you have, you can hit Control Alt Delete and fucking pull it up. Like,
I have it on my Twitch.
There's the information. Processor, baseboard manufacturer. Look, there it is. There's the baseboard right there. There's mine.
But I mean, is it also worth it to upgrade my current computer when I can't use anything?
Can't use anything.
Like I can't download Windows 11 because it doesn't have the right security keys.
So
like, shouldn't I have that?
Shouldn't you have? Do you need Windows 11 for something?
Aren't they gonna boot everybody off Windows 10 eventually?
There's what? When? When's that happening?
I don't know.
Exactly. So stop worrying about it. The fuck are you talking about?
Okay, well, I would like help doing a computer. I could also paint this one if I keep it, I guess.
You trying to do a computer? Hinky.
But yeah, I just don't know enough to do it without being scared I'll destroy something.
What?
I have to dust it off.
Yeah, you should probably clean your computer every once in a while. Well, this has been the condescending episode of Mindless Prattle.
It is not.
What? Why are you getting offended?
Because I'm not condescending.
I didn't say you were.
You implied it.
No, I said the episode was. Are you the episode? Wow, that's kind of entitled, don't you?
Whatever, finish the outro.
No, it's too late now. Apparently you're in charge of it, so. And that was the outro by Ripley.
This has been an episode of Mindless Prattle.
Is that your Spanish accent?
No.
Oh, it sounded pretty good. Okay, sorry, it sounded bad. She looked at me funny. I don't.
Because that's not Spanish.
You're not Spanish. What?
Any whoosies. It's been an episode of Mindless Prattle. That's Jordon. I'm Ripley. We're your hostess with the mostest, and we hope you will follow us. Other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Why are you looking at me like that?
What are you talking about?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Wait, what? I don't understand what you're saying when you talk at me in that Spanish accent.
Oh my god. Goodbye. That's the end of the podcast.
You're the end of the podcast.
Press end.
End? Where's
stop
end?
Recording.
Where's what?
Press stop recording.
Okay. Now what?
Press the button.
Okay. I think it's
Click
on a delay.
it with your mouse.
Look, mine's delayed. I should get a new computer, huh?
No, I shouldn't.
What? Look, it's slow. See?
Okay, press stop recording.
I'm trying, but the computer's slow. I need a new one.